Hey ladies and gents, back with some 190 action, specifically the Tier 6, the A-5 version. Yeah, I'm revisiting some of these aircraft I haven't played in a long time. I never was a real big fan of the Falkos. I don't know. Before 2.0 wasn't too bad. Then I went to this. So yeah, I was never a complete fan of what they did to this plane, I guess. In World War II, there was many people that consider this probably one of the best aircraft, propeller-driven fighters of World War II. Speed, altitude, performance that was as good, if not rivaled, the P-51. 1941 when this first came out, this thing caused some serious shock to the British. There was some 40-some versions of this aircraft produced, including the notorious Focke-Wulf 190D, the Dora, which was, quite a piece of machinery, especially for the bomber pilots. So we're going to move back here to the center objective here. We're taking the first garrison. Now we're going to start cleaning out some of this here and see if we can pick up this airfield. Now, World of Warplanes, we've gone to, they call it the multi-role, which is kind of not what they... obviously, multi-role was not a term that was used in World War II. I do believe the correct term is fighter bomber. At the end of World War II, when they were in need of aircraft to carry ordnance, obviously with the Focke-Wulf, they were able to pack on some serious firepower, not with just the rockets, but the ability to carry bombs as well, and hence why we get the term fighter bomber. To me, it's a fucking Greek tragedy that we have considered by many to be the finest propeller-driven fighter of World War II used as a bomb truck. It would be awesome if we could have this, even with the ability of the specialized planes, being able to return this to probably what its original stats were, or what it could have been, I guess. As a high-altitude, extremely fast plane, and used as a daytime fighter. It was used as a night fighter. It was used as a bomber for bomber interception. It was a phenomenal aircraft for what it was. Even though in World of Warplanes, I said it's been a long time since I played the aircraft here. We're revisiting here. It is pretty stellar for what it is with the 420s and the 213 millimeters. It has a shit ton of firepower, which works well against heavy fighters that are down low, or GAs in general. See if we can pick up the ME-410 before he gets away. Just enough boost and altitude performance to keep some of this in range. However, the 420s on this thing are able to let me reach out and touch somebody. He's flipped over. There we go. Pick up the ME-410. Got a bunch of red baddies here. Stall out at 1,400 meters. And back down we go. We are up currently 4-1. Picks up the XP-44 as he comes through. Let's see if we can get on top of him. Kind of sucks. I revisited he's playing here, so I'm picking up back some of them, having to put on new crews, and not always the best result sometimes. However, like I said, it is a fine-looking aircraft, and we are currently just whopping at a 4-1 play right now. So let's finish off the last of the red baddies here in the center here, and now I'm going to try to swing over here to the other objective and see if I pick it up here. However, this other objective is sitting with 3 aircraft and half turned, so this is where I'm going to head. This is about playing the objective, which is this one's almost ready to flip here, so we're going to be able to pick up some easy flipping, right? That's even a word, but World of Warplanes, it is. Round we go here. Let's see if we can pick up the boomerang coming in here. No, I'm going to drop down. Come on, boomerang. Drop 1. Drop 2 bombs onto that target because it's almost dead. That's what the multi-roll does really nicely. I don't think I got all of it. Probably should have dropped all the bombs. Maybe I would have picked them up. Never mind. Picked up the garrison, and we're done. So, inbound red baddie here. He is P-51A. He looks pissed. You don't want to go head-to-head with this thing. I have way more firepower and HP than you do. So even in a ramming attempt, you're not going to win this. No. You know, that's what, you know, with the multi-rolls and the ability to drop ordnance, drop that bomb off so we can rebuild. With the ability to drop ordnance, rockets, bombs, whatever, allows you to kind of be, you know, obviously it's a objective taker, right? Not just the ability to shoot down planes, but the ability to take out the ground targets as well. I'm trying to get back here to center here so I can pick up some health. And, you know, I played this, I think, 3 times the other night, and it's kind of fallen back into why I liked it. It's been so long since I played it, but now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to get back into the multi-rolls. It's been a while. Yeah, it's time to return to the old fighter bombers and play a little bit of that. So pick up another kill here. We got one more objective that's about ready to get flipped. So we got a 4-1 right now. I'm going to drop back to the center here and hopefully pick up a little bit more health at 104 health that I currently have. And there's a few red baddies coming inbound as well. So what do we got? There was our friend back with the heavy fighter here and the ME-410. Squall lines up in 40 seconds here. Let's see if we can pick him up here before I drop down. Because I don't want this thing to get flipped right away. Here we go. Now we picked up the F1, the 190 that himself is coming through here. Put a big burst into him. Almost ready to lose this. He might have been able to do this if I, with the ordnance he was carrying. He's however more interested now. There we go. Flip it back. We've got it turned mostly back now. So it's pretty much clear. Dropping down here. It's time to rebuild some health before we get into another fight. I did really enjoy this. Like I said, I haven't played multi-rolls a whole lot since 2.0 came out. Not as much as I probably should be. You sometimes forget how good an aircraft is until you get back into it. Kind of have a tendency to end up playing planes that are, you know, whatever currently is good, right? Round we go. Let's see if we can get the tornado knocked out here. Where is he at? Ooh, they flipped back the objective that quickly. Wow, that was the tornado. I think he picked up a couple partially beaten up ground targets. Because that's, you know, that's what the multi-roll is doing. I love zooming into an objective that's had a bomber or a GA currently present, and picking up the last little bit of the ground targets. So with that said, we will see what we can do with these multi-rolls. Have a good night, guys.